some feedback now.
I don't hear anything.
Maybe it's Dread.
I don't hear anything.
Is it me?
Yeah, it could be you. You're doing your guitaring.
You hear like clicking?
I don't know.
That's...
No, I don't know if you can turn down the volume, like the music volume in it.
Watch. Alright. Yeah, it's not in the background. It's not like I have it, like, the music is going through my headset, so you shouldn't be able to hear it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not as bad now. I think we should be okay.
I got this.
We might as well get this show on the road. All right, it's getting there.
Thanks.
All right. Stream. Oh, I got a message. Nope, never mind. Ah, here we go.
I'm down! Hurry the hell up! I'm fucking dying!
Keep breathing. I got this.
Get out of there.
Thanks. Fuck, man, I can't go on like this. Uniform!
Turn off my fan here.
Torch down! God! I'm hurt!
I wonder if this is episode 3 or 4. I think it's 4. It saves this shit. Awesome. God damn it. Always has this damn message I have to erase every time.
I'm down!
Remind myself to take that off. Alright. I think we are good. Alright. Going live, and then I gotta wait like a few minutes. Wait like 10 seconds because shit's kind of retarded at first. Takes a little bit to just kick in.
Good old YouTube.
Yeah, I gotta get it all sorted out, so give it a second, and hopefully we should be loud and clear right about now. So, welcome back. This is the Gaming Enthusiast podcast where we are actual gamers talking about actual games that we actually play. And I actually want to thank all you guys that are actually listening, because you're probably actual gamers too. So thanks everybody. And yeah, we're about to kick it off again. Why don't I just run through all our guests? It's me, Wolfflow, and next up we got Darthuli.
What's up, everybody? Darthuli here. It's been a good minute. I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody had a great week, a great Halloween. Let's get this discussion started.
All right. And next up, we've got Dread.
Yo, what's up, too? This is your boy, Dread. Glad to be here with another therapy session so we could talk about the stupidity of this gaming community. You know? And yeah, since we're back for another week, man.
Fucker ain't getting up!
All right. Oh, Critical Hit 64 is on here. Yo, I'm just gonna read it right from my my YouTube page instead. This is the better way to do it. But next up we
You don't have
got.
to worry about a delay.
Dude, he's been making some really good videos lately, so shout out to Critical Hit, yo. He's been on fire lately.
True, true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, there is a delay. So
Yeah.
next up we got Bear Hugger.
Yo, what's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? I'm your boy, Burger29. Glad to be here, Wolfflow, man. Thanks for having me, dude.
No problem, bro. Thanks for coming. And
Anytime.
we got a new guest here, David Maddox. Welcome to the show.
Silver Scott, and thank you, sir. Thanks for having me on. And I have a rhetorical question. Whenever you start the game that you're going to play for the day, do you always have to poop like I do? Every time I turn a game on, I have to poop. Rhetorical question.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
so random.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lovely thing about mobile games.
I think my wife just gave me the look like she's about to divorce me.
Well, I can't help you there, but one thing we can do is we can talk about some games. and I'm gonna get right into it right away. Let me actually I'm doing this White Knight game for Halloween, and I'm gonna just change the broadcast settings for 1 sec. So just give me 1 quick second here. I wanted to do something kind of Halloweenish, and I really like the whole the camera and art style of this game. Just the way that the lighting comes in and out of every scene, just kind of really does it for me. Something about this game just really intrigues me, so I'm checking it out. And I'm going to tell you about what I've been playing right now, actually, as I do this stupid broadcasting, which I should have done before we started. But I have been playing. Well, I finished Until Dawn. That game knocked my socks off from start to finish, man.
Told you, man. Told you.
It just got better and better for me. My favorite character was the wolf. That was amazing.
Of course. Bias. That's that media bias right there, yo.
There it is. I'm a slightly biased wolf fan. And yeah, that game, what can I really say? I mean, these movie games, I've never really thought I'd be into them like I am now. And man, they're just really, I've opened up my eyes to these movie games because you can look back on them and remember them. And like that was quite the experience that you will always remember. It just, the mood that it set, everything, man, like the whole presentation of it, it got you invested right into the characters. You felt like you were like right there with them. You cared about them, man. I did, anyways. I'm not just typing this shit up. I really like this.
You know it's on the right track when you actually remember what the characters' names are. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of games that we play that the characters are so forgettable. You know, you don't remember their names. Like the main characters, you don't even remember their names.
Yeah, movie games, they can be good if they're done right, man. If they really nail it and they have that story, they can invest you into the... They just have to hit the right things. They focus on what they need to focus on. Not try and just like throw shit in there just for the sake of throwing it in there. Or like... I mean... Also with length of games, like you want to make the game, you don't want to fucking stretch the game out more than it needs to be, like just for the sake of, oh, I have to make this game this many hours to make it good. No, just put in what works for the game, what was meant to be in the game. Don't just, like Metal Gear Solid, they threw in all this extra stuff and they did not need to throw in. They were doing the same over again for no reason. Just keep it like right to the point.
Keep breathing. I got this.
I finished Life is Strange. That was going in probably my game of the year. It's still up there. I don't know if the end. I felt like it could have brought more to the table. At the same time, it was very well written, in my opinion. So I will give it that, because there was a lot of things considered, and it did make you it made me really think about life and just how your actions affect different things and different outcomes, and also just the whole like what is it, chaos theory, and basically cause and effect, right? How the universe is all connected like that. It's crazy. That game was cool, man. It was just, I liked that game. That's all I can say. Then, so I beat those, and then I got into, I've been pounding my NBA Live out, and I got Tales of Zestiria, man. And that game, it's one of those JRPGs that it just puts me right into that world, and I'm in there, man. And I'm just like, woo! I'm fucking lost. Forget about life, forget about the real world. I'm in my fantasy world, fantasy characters, loving it, man. That is my favorite Tales game so far already. And I love the Symphonia Chronicles, but that's my favorite game of the series already. I'm loving it. Right into it. It just brings me back to the classic old JRPGs. I don't know if the story is going to be phenomenal out the park, but the way that it has been so far, the way it's brought me in and how it's introduced me to the different characters, freaking awesome. I love it, man. And the open world and everything, like all the places, it's so well paced, and the level design is fucking awesome. Like, you got to figure some things out too. You actually have to use your brain in this game. So I like that. And there's a lot of depth too. Once you start getting into like, using different items, different effects on the items, and different combinations and things, it's pretty cool, man. So that game just puts me at peace, man. And I couldn't even pay attention to YouTube lately, man. I've just been playing that game. And yeah, so that's all I've been playing. And I'm gonna go on to Darth Reed, man. What have you been playing?
All done, let's go.
Well, I've been playing. Well, I finished up Mass Effect 2 this week on my Xbox. That game is hell of addicting, and I've been trying to convince you to play because you gotta, you know, it's one of those things where it sucks you right in. It took a while for me to get into it. Like I don't know, 5 hours in, and I started really get into it again. Started to get into the groove of Mass Effect because it's been a while since I played the first one. And it has a really good story. I think AG was right when he said once you get to the midway into it, you'll start get addicted to it. And actually, I got addicted to it way before that, but still, it's a great game. I recommend it to anybody that's into third-person shooters, RPGs, into the sci-fi stuff. Definitely recommend it. And I'm also playing. Yeah, I mean they're giving it away for free on PlayStation Plus November for PS3. So anybody's looking into it, go ahead, download. Yeah. And I'm also playing Advanced Warfare right now. That's about it.
You play any Halloween games?
Huh?
Any Halloween games?
Fuck Halloween.
Fuck you. Love Halloween. I'm a Halloween fanboy.
If it makes you feel better, I wore an all-black suit all week in Mass Effect 2.
There you go. Now you're festive. All right, you're excused.
All right, cool.
All right, Dredd, what have you been playing, man? Let us know. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Now I've been getting my casual on by playing Guitar Hero.
Exposed.
You know, Exposed. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, man. It definitely took a lot of chances by changing up the whole guitar thing. I did make a video about it though. There's a lot of things that are just missing feature-wise. Like, I think Silver had told me one time, he was like, "Oh, he wanted to see me play the game or whatever." So I was like, "All right, cool. I'll just share play it, you know." And I don't even, you know, just want to share play it so you can just see me playing or whatever. So I go to launch it. It can't share play to record. It doesn't let you stream to YouTube, Twitch, nothing. Like, all the share features are pretty much gone. So that was a little
What's
bit of
up
a
with
bummer.
that?
I don't know.
Isn't that an Activision game?
Yeah, Activision is picking and choosing what games they. Yeah, they're very weird with it. Because I remember Call of Duty was the other game that did it. But then they have Destiny, and then you could share play Destiny as much as you want. So I don't even know what the hell they're doing. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
They're having troubles with copyrights, I think, with different music artists and stuff like that. Because the same thing happened with Tales of Hysteria.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it, but...
Yeah, but it's just really cool, man. They added a whole bunch of new features. It's like no longer those little plasticky people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually real people. So when you go up on stage, you actually see like real people in the crowd, and like if you start doing bad, they start throwing like rocks at you and shit. Yeah, but it's really cool though, man. Like I was playing to my girl, I was like, dude, if that thing was in VR, it would be so badass. And I was like, holy shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you really do feel like you're walking out on stage, man. Like, there's tons of people. Like, how it's a traditional Guitar Hero where they, you know, they make a small group of people look like it's a fucking sea of people, and it's really cool. Really good game. Yeah, and that's been pretty much it. That's what I've been playing.
Hey, Dredd, I got a question for you about Guitar Hero. Can you use your old guitars
Yes, sir.
for the new one? Or
No.
you can? Awesome.
You can't. No. You can't use your old guitars, or you can't use any of your old songs because of the whole different guitar layout. Like it's not 5 buttons in a row anymore. It's like 3 buttons on top of 3. So it's like 6 buttons. So you need to. It's weird, man. It actually feels like you're playing a real guitar more than the last game ever did. Like it's crazy.
That was dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
You like it better this
like
way or
that.
the old one?
In the beginning, I hated it. I was like, dude, there's something about it that, just off. But then I was like, wait, when I first played Guitar Hero, I hated it too. There's definitely a learning curve. But once you get it down pat, there's like no going back.
Shout out to Critical Hit 6 comment section. I know he plays the real guitar.
Oh, thank you for shitting on my parade there, Wolf. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with the fucking Guitar Hero styles. That's good fun, man. Battle
It
it
actually
out.
did make me want to get freaking what's that game that they used to have that actually teaches you how to rocksmith?
Oh,
So
So
I
I'm
actually use like an actual legitimate guitar.
Yeah. So I was like actually thinking about
Yo,
that.
that shit looks sick as fuck, dude.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Alright, man. I guess we'll keep moving, man. Why don't we go to you, Bear Hugger?
All right, man. So I've been playing Divinity Original Sin that came out same day as sadly Halo 5. This game is gonna get severely overlooked, and it's a real fucking shame that it's going to get overlooked. If you're a fan of like the old school Western RPGs like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, Dungeons and Dragons style kind of games, or even a fan of like dungeon crawlers like Diablo and whatnot, this game is a definite must. It's been a long time since we played an actual legit. Yeah, the amount of depth this game has as far as character customization goes is probably one of the biggest I've seen since pre-Boulder Gate days, man. Like, I mean, if you want to make a character that's like a fucking like half rogue, half like a witchcrafter kind of person, you can do it. If you want to make a rogue / fucking whatever, you can do it. It's the amount of customization is just unbelievably fucking huge in this game, dude. Which is a huge plus. So I've been playing a lot of that. I just picked up like $20 because I wanted to get it for the multiplayer. I was kind of curious. I was kind of sitting on the fence with it for the longest time, hence the reason why I never got it. But I watched the video just, I think it was back on Friday, and I saw somebody like had like multiplayer footage in the background when they were doing like their like the little rant video, whatever you want to call it, and it looked kind of interesting. So I gave it a try, and I actually dig the fucking shit out of the multiplayer, man. It's not bad. I really like it. And then before that, then I was playing Zombie Army Trilogy, the one that went on sale there fucking back on Tuesday when the new whatever the hell that Halloween sale that was going on there. Picked that up. That game is actually pretty cool.
Divinity, that's got local co-op as well, eh?
It's got local co-op, split screen, and also has online co-op as well.
Damn, man. And I heard the story is awesome in that game.
Yeah, they fixed a lot of things. They put in a brand new ending and fucking whatever you want to call it.
I might have to postpone playing Fallout, to be honest with you, man.
I got this one to hold me off till Fallout 4 comes out, because I have that beast on pre-order just waiting for it to drop, man, so...
I think the Xbox 360 is getting Divinity 2 for Games for Gold next month. I mean, this month.
Alright.
I think so. I'm not sure. But I recommend Divinity Original Sin to anyone who misses those old school like Western RPGs. I would even say that it's even more deeper than Witcher 3, man. Witcher 3 was an amazing game from when I played it so far. But I would choose this heavily over Witcher 3 any day of the week, in my opinion.
Ooh, that's a lot to say.
Yeah, it hurts saying that. Trust me, it hurts saying that. Believe me, it does.
I'd be surprised if games with mold would fucking have a brand new game on it like that.
Games with what?
Not brand new game, brand new release.
Yo, word, I heard it too. Like you said, games with mold.
Batman games with gold.
No, we heard you. We heard you.
Yeah.
Did I say that? Damn.
Yeah, you said game
Yeah, bro.
That shit was
These
funny as
games ain't
hell.
worth shit. They moldy as fuck.
But yeah, that's pretty much basically what I've been playing, man.
All right, let's go to the pony lord. Our Lord and Savior, Silver Sky, going to war.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I played Until Dawn. I don't have the same feeling about it as most people, and I hyped it up probably more than anybody.
Bro, this man.
Do what?
Exactly.
Do what?
There's no pony lord.
I'd say it like I see it. I don't know. I liked it. I thought the QTE was really well done. I felt like everybody's like going nuts over the graphics. I don't think they're that great, honestly. That's just me. I really don't. I don't see it. I really don't see it. Like the order puts it to shame, but that's just me.
There's certain parts in that game where if you just slow it down, it looks like it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't know.
Pretty sure it doesn't.
In the right lighting.
The right light, the right light with a few beers. It's the most realistic thing you've ever seen. No, I never got scared, or my wife. I have the videos to prove it. I don't know. I liked it. I liked the stories. I liked it. I just wouldn't rate it the same as everybody else did. I felt like Heavy Rain was a much better game.
What would you rate it though?
Based upon like Heavy Rain being my favorite of that genre, I'd give it a 7.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't think it's an 8 or 9 like a lot of people think. You know what I mean? I found some flaws in it that bothered me.
I'll give it like an 8.5.
There's a lot of games that I would
that's horrible.
consider 6 or 7 that I absolutely love. Just because
You guys won't like my opinion then about Until Dawn.
What do you give it there?
Oh, it's right now. It's my alongside Life is Strange. Yeah, it's my game of the year right now so far.
Oh, here we go. But that's the thing, though. Even though I give it like an 8.5, it's my game
I know
of the
people
year.
are not going to agree with me, and that's fine. But I mean, there was just something about like I was fascinated with the character development. I was fascinated with the story, and I had no problem going through it multiple times. Like I went through it exactly 3 times. One time, just like my first playthrough. Second time, killing everyone off, and third time, keeping everyone alive. So. And fucking yeah, but I can totally understand where Silver's coming from. Though, like there were people out there that played it, and the jump scares didn't do fuck all for them. And plus, a lot of them you can kind of see coming from a mile away if you actually do pay attention. So I get where he's definitely coming. But I mean, overall, like character development and the story-wise itself for Until Dawn, it's top notch for me.
You know,
I always really dig the fuck out of that game.
I always supplement.
It's my game of the year too.
I always supplement my games that I'm playing at the time and or with film or TV shows, right? So prior to the Until Dawn coming out, I knew that was a game that my wife and I were going to play together. So we started, loading up on horror films, and we started watching American Horror Story because we had never watched that before. So
Nice.
we were, you know what I mean?
Very
So
nice.
like, for instance, The Order, before that launched, I recorded all the 2 seasons of Penny Dreadful, right? And I waited to watch it until 2 weeks prior to The Order coming out. And so then I binge watched Penny Dreadful to get more immersed into the world of The Order. And to me, it helps make you appreciate the game more. I started watching Gangs of New York because I'm syndicate right now, so I watched Gangs of New York before I played it. And then I watched what's the other one called? I watched I can't remember. I watched something else to help me get more into the story in that time period. Oh, I know.
Yeah, it takes place in the same kind of time period and stuff.
Right. Peaky Blinders, I watched that as well for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Uncharted Collection. Been playing. I beat that. Let's see. I played some Destiny. I played a lot. I've been playing a lot of Destiny, or I had been.
Is that game better now with that new expansion that came out?
Yeah, for sure.
Jimmy Creed.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, because I was kind of skeptical because I wanted to play it, but I wanted to wait until the game actually got to like its point where like people were actually appreciating it now and whatnot. So Bungie corrected a lot of the problems, and yeah, I'm gonna pick it up there soon. Then.
Yeah, it's
Way better than what
the game. That's for me anyway. If you don't have friends that are fun to play with, like like if you were to play a game with Wolfflow, you'd probably get bored, right? So you'd have to play with like a bear hugger. Does that make sense? Because if you don't, that was a joke. Nobody laughed. That was a joke. But if you don't have friends to play with, that game will get utterly boring as shit. I have quite a few friends that liked it, but they just couldn't get into it because they didn't have any friends that played it. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. A shot looking at it. Hold on, got it.
Down one turret.
Hold on, shooting dudes in the head. Okay, so as most of y'all know, I most of my time has always been spent on The Last of Us, and recently I tried to force myself to stop playing it, which I did a pretty good job of until the last 2 days, and now I've been stuck on it again. But yeah, so Uncharted, let's see, Uncharted, Until Dawn, The Last of Us, Destiny, anything. I know I'm forgetting something. It's Infamous. I've been playing a lot of Infamous lately because I get these. I'll be in a mood where I'm like, I don't really feel like watching a show. I don't feel like watching a movie. I don't really feel like playing a game.
Into something quick time.
Yeah, it's something. It's something that you can just put in and enjoy it and enjoy the simplistic gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, and I have a new appreciation for that game because when it first came out, I wasn't really impressed. But now that I've played it, a year later, I'm actually really, really enjoying it. So, anyway.
We call that podcast games.
yeah, exactly. It's like so you can just play while you're talking to people. So yeah, exactly. Let's see.
I thought this might be one, but it's seeming a little more challenging than I thought. Just to find a damn key.
I know.
Like the best one for it.
I tried playing Bloodborne again. I rage quit.
Nice.
The Witcher, I've tried to pick up several times, and I just can't get over the fact that I hate it. Let's see. Anything else I'm missing? Nope, I think that's it. I think that's.
So you're not playing Bloodborne there, Silver?
I haven't. I love it. I just, it's so hard. It makes me angry because I don't play. I don't play.
I do, man.
Yep. I don't play those type of games. So, what's that?
I just hit debate and I put. You know what? Put some Bob Marley music on. Trust me.
Oh, I've done that with some Red Stripe. Trust me. I don't play those kind of games, so I'm not used to it, and I just have a hell of a time with it.
I mean, here's the thing: if you don't actually like take the time to just think about it and just try and learn it, I mean, if you just give up on things and you get frustrated with them, especially if you get frustrated, you're never gonna learn. You're never gonna get better. Right? It's all about growing.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's like that. It's more about like you have to be in a certain mindset to start playing that game because you gotta like concentrate. And sometimes I just don't feel like doing that, and I'll try to turn it on, and it's just like, ugh. It always seems like such a beating to turn it on, But
it does troll people a little bit, for sure.
Yeah, I think
that's the hang of it. It's not bad, man. It really isn't.
At least for now, I think that's really all I've been playing.
Okay, what did you really enjoy the most? Like, what was really like? What really like? What were you having the best time with? Of all the games you've been playing.
Oh, that's not a fair question because I'm always going to get at The Last of Us, but
it's The Last of Us still, eh?
Yeah, that's not fair. But as far as new games, I really enjoyed playing the Uncharted collection again. That was a lot of fun. But I think I'll probably say, I don't know. I guess I'd have to say Uncharted, playing through Uncharted again, which is not really a new game, but yeah, I've been really enjoying the hell out of playing that again. Trying to talk and do this podcast while playing The Last of Us is really hard.
Dude, it's a skill. It takes a little bit of getting used to, man.
Yeah,
it's streaming and talking and reading chat at the same time and trying to respond to it while there's conversations going on. It's crazy, dude. It's a learning experience, man.
Yeah, no
doubt.
doubt.
I'm just getting the hang of it. We'll get there. And I'd like to introduce AG. Thanks for joining, man. Hello. Gaming in 808. Mr. Gaming in 808.
Yeah, I was stuck playing. I was busy playing Halo. Didn't even realize yet.
That's the best Halo, I was dealing too much notice, you motherfuckers. What's good, AG?
I can't blame him. I played a little bit of Halo. It was fucking awesome, man. I thought it was great. I love the design of everything, man.
That Warzone. That Warzone, though. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be addicted.
Oh, hey,
to that shit.
there, AG, man.
What's up?
Not much, man. Speaking of Halo, a friend of mine who's a big Halo nutbag, I'm sure some of you guys in here, Wolfflow, you know who Zen Gamer is, right?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, he's one. He explained everything. He explained everything. And when because like, I mean, keep in mind, like before the game came out, I fucking ended up clicking on a clickbaity article, which led me to a 4chan post that revealed the ending to me. And fucking, so I kind of like had it spoiled like 2 weeks in advance. So when the game finally came out, and he finally beat it, he got around to actually explaining fucking why, in his opinion, the ending is actually good. And fucking, so I mean, I thought it was just gonna be him, just like his fanboy coming out, whatever the case may be. But actually, no, fucking the thing of it is the way 343 designed the ending of it is like, if you don't have any prior knowledge of like the lore / the universe of Halo just in general, from like the shows, spin-off stuff, the books, or the games just in general, you're not going to understand that ending at all. And to me, that's not, I'm not saying that's a good way of going about it, because to be honest, if you want new people to get into your franchise, specifically now, they should have made the ending a little bit better, like a lot more easier to understand. Okay. But the way he was explaining it to me, from the way like everything all written down in form, like in a perfect nutshell, the game now makes sense to me with that ending, the way I see it in my eyes now. The way I haven't played it yet, though, and I'm going to eventually down the road, but fucking yeah, it makes sense to me now after hearing the way he explained it to me all on paper and stuff, man. It makes sense to me now.
So basically, while you're playing, you have to have a
shitty ending.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of in between. There's a lot. Think of it like read up on the lore.
Yeah. It's kind of like the approach, like vanilla Destiny did, right? Like they always had people try to go to this website if you want to know more about the history and the lore, right, of Destiny, right? It's kind of similar to that, but this year's a little bit more deeper, though.
Yeah, it's because a lot of that lore in there.
But I mean, like, if you look at their campaign, right? Like they made it seem like you were gonna have like this big climactic fucking thing between Locke and Chief, right?
Only to find out what that's reminiscent of.
But the thing of it is, like, it was a bullshit marketing campaign towards us as gamers, but it was a smart move from Microsoft's perspective, in the sense that they looked at it and perceived that what way to keep the game on people's tongues for a long time, and that worked. It fucking worked.
You guys
just like the controversial ending with Mass Effect 3, man.
It's Destiny syndrome.
Yeah.
You guys heard that Halo 5
that
like 8s and 9s because Locke is black, right? There's racism.
Guys, don't even entertain that, man. Come on, now.
That shit is fucking retarded, man. It's just as bad as the whole Star Wars bullshit.
Just the tip of the iceberg.
No, I'm sorry. I gotta say it, bro.
Yeah. When I saw people start like writing that petition out for that whole entire Star Wars dude about what's his name there, fucking being like the first Black Jedi or some shit, and I'm like, what? Do you guys not watch the prequels? I guess not. I guess Samuel L. Jackson doesn't count. Fucking hell, dude.
So you just been playing Halo there, AG?
Yeah, matter of fact, I was playing for the campaign on Legendary. I was getting my ass handed to me. I realized that I was in watching Poppy 2K, and I realized Bear said something about you was in your chat. I was like, damn, I didn't even realize you had the chat in there. I thought you had a headache or something. I was playing Street Fighter 4 with Madonna, and he was talking about if he wanted to go play Halo, how the Warzone is. So I was like, yeah, shit. Turned his Xbox on and said, what's good?
Shout out to Madonna Saigon. We just we had like a little thing the other night with Lord Pony here, and he stopped by for a little bit. So shout out to Madonna Saigon.
I got my ass handed to me in Street Fighter 4.
That boy's the truth, man. That boy's and he be telling everybody to get it. Like, nah, just come on and get it. No, I'm not getting it so you can fucking pin me up in a corner and rate my Ryu character. Like, no.
I'll play him. I want to get better, man. That's how you learn.
Even though I'm not very good at Street Fighter 4, The thing about Street Fighter 4 is you got that. It's all about spacing.
We've heard there's supplies in the area.
If you fuck
There's
up
uniforms
and
skulking
get in the
around, too.
corner,
Watch each other's
there's a
backs.
90% chance your ass is gonna lose. That's in any Street Fighter, really. But Street Fighter is mainly about spacing, and I didn't have no damn spacing whatsoever when I was playing.
What character was he using?
He was using everybody.
Yeah. See, that's also another way how you get good at the game. You use all the characters so you know their weaknesses and shit like that. It's just crazy.
I'm just not good at it. It's not Street Fighter 4 is an aggressive game, personally.
I was no good at 4, man.
I like 3, Marvel vs. Capcom, where you can play more aggressive. You know what I mean? Even Street Fighter 5, you can play Street Fighter 5 aggressive. But it's like 4 is just that slow, methodical. You got your play footsies, base yourself out, work somebody in the damn corner.
I had trouble hitting the fucking timings of the chaining the combos and stuff together. That shit was a pain in the ass. Just to get it all proper. You had to fucking read a whole 20,000 page novel on that shit.
Yeah, you got to be frame perfect on Street Fighter.
I wasn't a fan of 4, dude. I can't play that with fucking crap to save my life.
I mean, if you want to take the time to learn it, then that's fine. I'm going to do that with the next one, but I really didn't get into it like that. I don't have a fucking clue what I'm supposed to do in this game. Is that it? AG?
I played Assassin's Creed. That game is fucking great. I'm really digging that, but now it's Halo time right now. I think I'm gonna be obsessed with Halo until I beat that campaign on Legendary.
I think that was the game that Lord Pony forgot, because he also got that too.
No, I said that. You weren't listening.
They made it all the way like Batman now.
I want to know why nobody ever talks about Galahad being Batman.
That was close.
Well, he is. I said it before.
Okay, fair enough.
Matter of fact, that's it. Now we got me. I think I did it in glitch on comment. I say he's like.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Batman.
Yo, when I restart, I still lose all the matches that I use. What the fuck?
This nigga's on a whole different planet.
Oh, okay, I get them back.
All done.
Never mind.
Let's go.
My bad.
I played a bit of Tales of Zestria.
Woo!
I'm digging that, but I got to fall back on that one. That might get lost in the wind.
Dude, go in, get in there, man. Get in there. The game is good.
I did buy the Uncharted collection.
Man, do not pass by anybody who's on a bench. Do not pass that game by. It is a fucking beautiful game. And do not go by the shitty footage that you see online.
I shit myself
There's
here,
way
man.
more detailed artwork. And you look at all the all the tiles, the Monets and shit, or just everything, man. It's awesome. Like the dynamic environments and shit.
I like going Power Rangers.
Oh, like
You're
morphing. Yeah, that's cool, man. I like that aspect.
That's one thing I did not see coming. That took me by surprise when I did it.
All done. Let's go.
The ghosts. It's cool, man. That game's got a lot of character to it. A lot went into that game, man. Like just all the dialogue and stuff, man. Definitely got to check that one out if you haven't. If you like JRPGs. If you're wondering where all the JRPGs are, then there you go. Stop complaining. That game takes you back, man.
Yeah, but sadly nobody buys that shit though, Wolfflow, man. It's the real shame, dude.
Hey, PC right now, the JRPGs are coming in full force, bro.
Somebody explained to me in their review, perfectly summed it up. It's like there's something about the Tales games that they have that magic. Like, in the magic, it really comes down to basically you can tell as you're playing the game just the love that they have for making games and the love that they put into their game. Like they actually care about this world and stuff. They're not just like oh, let's make a game to make money. They actually give a fuck about making games. You can tell just by playing it. And that's the difference between a lot of games, man.
Now I will say this though, in my opinion, the combat and the Sparrow is better than it is in this game. That's the meat.
In Vesperia, like,
Yeah.
oh, I never played that. That's the one that I didn't. That's one
I
of the
didn't like the combat in Vesperia too much. I prefer Xillia more.
Zillia, I found. I'm not gonna lie, I just like spammed the same shit, and it was like kind of pretty easy. Like,
Yeah, because in Vesperia, it's more like what's that game? How Xenogears was.
oh, okay.
You do combos and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, there's tons of combos in this one. You can chain shit together like that.
And it's like in a 2D plane instead of 3D.
Now,
Vesperia.
it takes a long time. Here's the thing about it, which is weird that they did it this way, but a lot of the abilities that you get in this game, from like being able to free run around, being able to like dodge certain things, being able to switch between all your different characters and shit, these are all abilities that you gain as you go along. As you level up and shit, you get all these different abilities, and you'll get different combinations and stuff. So you have to stick it out before it really gets it really steps it up with the combat like that, man. But you can do some crazy shit in it, man. It's actually pretty ramped up, that combat system. I love it. And is that it? Or?
I think that's all. I might have played 2 or 3 more games in between, and I can't recall. I played too much shit. Oh yeah. I played Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, Ultra Despair Girls with a beat.
The third one?
Yeah, that's a pretty damn deep-ass series, though. I'm thinking I might have to go back and start from scratch and get all the games and play through.
Yes, Afterlife, Battlefront. Shout out to Afterlife, Battlefront in the comments. This game is kind of boring, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. If anybody has any pointers.
They have an anime for Danganronpa. You can watch that if you want. I don't know if it's connected to the game. I don't know if it's connected to the game though. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Speaking of animes, One Punch Man come on tonight.
I'm waiting for that to like the first season to finish because man, I've been hearing some good stuff about One Punch Man.
That show is fucking awesome.
Demon Ralph was speaking very highly about it, so it's another shout out. Shout out to Demon Ralph. We need to get his ass on the show.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's been going through some stuff, so hope he's doing better.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, he's getting better. He's getting better.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's get into some.
All I gotta say is, man, is fucking near 2. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's at the top of my list, bro. Top of my list. But these are
it is up to the top of your list because after seeing the trailer and gameplay footage for that dude, that game fucking goddamn.
Let's just disclaim right now that these are our opinions, not facts about how the games are going to be when they're final and they're done. Because we all know how the game's going to be when it's done. We all know what's in the game, even though we've only watched like 5 minutes of the game, of what they wanted to show us. But let's get into it. I'm going to start. Why don't we do this? Why don't we just go through, I don't know, how do you guys want to do it? I have no idea.
I guess we should just like, we should throw out a game, and then we should, like, everybody should give their opinion on what the game is, and then we'll jump to the next game.
Great call.
Yeah, do it like a yay or nay.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to go with my least anticipated, and I'm going to go up the list. And this is just me from what I've seen, and I mean, it's going to change, obviously. It's just from like what I saw for now. This is just me. So I'm going to start with Gran Turismo. And you guys tell me why this game is, why I should play this game and not any other driving game. There's a lot of driving games out there. What does it bring to the table?
Just alone that they're fully bringing in VR, so that's a good thing. The fact
You
that
are the
they're
new
also,
face of VR.
Yeah,
seriously.
Sony needs to pay me, yo. I need to check because I am selling this shit.
I'm not even gonna say anything about VR, man.
Well, you could. Yeah, I know you could, but like you
Yeah, I could, but I
even-
mean, people are not gonna agree with my opinion, so I'm gonna keep my app shut.
You would be surprised, dude, because I think there's more people that are on your end of the scale where they're like skeptical about it. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's gone through the VR in the past, and they think that it's still the VR in the past. Like it's not the Virtual Boy where when you look at it you get a seizure anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like let's.
I'm not even
comparing it. I'm not even comparing it to past figures of what VR was. My biggest concern is like the way I look at it, even though, don't get me wrong, I know they are working on other things to go along with it, like those gloves to be able to mimic objects in games and whatnot, which is what I'm looking forward to the most. And I want that to be a main stable thing. But as a headset just in by itself when you buy out of the box, that shit is just nothing more than just your right analog stick, just except now your head is now the right analog stick. That's all it is.
Bro,
and to me, that shit's gonna give you a
when I can be
headache,
in a world, when I can be in a three-dimensional fucking Tales of Zestiria and fucking walking around, and it still looks exactly like that, but only in 3 dimensions, and I'm like in that world. I'm in.
That's what I'm saying. You're right analog, but can't do depth. You know what I'm saying? Like you're right.
Well, no, yeah, it can't do depth. But what I mean is though, it's like until they get like the field of view, to perfection to the point where it's not going to give people like massive migraines after like 20 minutes of play. Because like right now the way it's set up and designed, at least from what I've seen from Oculus Rift, people that have actually been playing Oculus Rift, they can't play for no longer than 10 minutes at any given time. It's like they get migraines, eye strain, fucking what have it. And that's the biggest downfall.
The PlayStation VR, I think, is going at it a whole different way than everybody else.
Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, they are.
First of all, just the overall design and comfortability of it, like the fact that it's a headband that brings the screen over your face, and you know that totally changes that because everybody else is like goggles.
It's lightweight too as well compared to the Oculus Rift on top of that, from what I understand.
You know, and
let's make this our VR. Actually, no, there's some other VR games too. We're gonna get right into that.
But yeah,
this is where these are all the games that are not high on my list. You're all not.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate the concept of VR. I mean, I want it to be a big thing because I mean, I like the idea. I just think right now it's not in that stage yet where, to me personally, like I feel like I'm going to be put into like this virtual world. You know what I mean? Because I won't be able to really do much. It's still
that's the thing, though. Did you see the part where they had like they were doing that new movie with that French guy that was walking across the Twin Towers and stuff?
Yeah, the walk.
Did you see how people were reacting? Like when they took off the headset,
no, I mean, stuff like that. Stuff like that is like yeah, well, you know what I mean? Like it's getting there. It's almost at that point where it's getting to like that stable aspect of it to like where I want it to go, and that's a good thing. But until like the time comes, like when you go back and like watch like old school movies that had VR and like they had like the gloves on their hands, they were able to like mimic fucking 3D objects with their hands in game without having to hold a controller. That to me is when 3D or not 3D VR is going to be at that pinnacle point. No, it is. It is. Yeah, it is.
London Heist game where you're able to manipulate like everything in the room, everything in the car.
But
like,
you still have to hold the controller in your hand. Though. You were using that new PlayStation. But I'm talking about like to the point where like I can put on a glove, right, and it connects to like the headset or like whatever the fuck's with the VR like helmet thing and shit like that. That's the point when it gets to that point where like I can legitimately like walk around in like in this space and
we
stuff.
know you want to do that there, so like.
Well, I mean, I'll be satisfied for 3D porn. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, my point is like when it gets to that point, dude, man, then I'm all fucking for virtual reality, dude. Like right now, I definitely see it's got potential. I see where it's going, and I'm loving the fact that it's getting to that point. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer until it gets to that point where I see it's like, okay, now it's ready for me, that I want to fucking enjoy it. Then yeah, I'll invest fucking.
Well, Sony did just buy that company ConnectSoft, which is like
I saw that.
Yep. So that means that the
camera now they're preparing. They're preparing it now, which is a good thing.
It's gonna be nuts. But yeah, back again. from what I saw, the graphics didn't even look all that crazy. Maybe they're just like too early in development to show you what it really looks like in game. But the fact that it's using VR, that's dope. The fact that they're actually mixing it into the real world, like the person who gets first place will also get awarded in the real world when the champion in the real world gets something. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to bring a whole nother level of competition when you're actually playing for something. And who knows, dude, how far this can go. Because we've seen Gran Turismo before. They have the Gran Turismo school thing where they actually bring people that play Gran Turismo, like the top 20 people, and these guys turn into race car drivers, like, and some of the best actually. So it's pretty crazy that they're mixing in the real world, into the video game now. So that's where I think it's worth the money. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not into cars or if you're not into Sims, like it's a hard sell. It's a hard sell.
Yeah, I hear you. You're just going around the same tracks.
Yeah, and tracks that you've gone around, like, dude, the Nürburgring, I know that shit like it's my backyard. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the Nürburgring tons of times. Like, I know every corner, every crevice of that game, of that track. So, I don't know. We have to wait and see more, I think. You know, they're definitely going to have to do some new things because with games like Forza, you know, paving the way when you could totally put body kits on your car and everything like that. And then you look back in Gran Turismo, they're like, you could put a wing and some rims on your car, and that's it, you know? So they definitely got to open up a little bit more, give a little bit more personalization and customization to the game.
Oh, fuck. This fucking game.
How I feel about Gran Turismo.
Shit, that was close.
I'm not really super excited for it, but I'm quite sure I will buy it down the line. But the reason I'm not that excited is because everything that's coming out and out right now, like right now, I'll be more interested in playing on those motorcycles on Drive Club than just doing a regular old.
That's the next game we could go right into because that shit was, oh my goodness.
Gran Turismo, that we need to see more of it. Until we know that they added like car damage and more like better, more authentic sounds, I could care less about that game. They need to step up their game.
Gran Turismo. Like, I can't even do a burnout on Gran Turismo games.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they need to work on some things.
It's real hard for me to get excited for it when I see what they do with Need for Speed right now. To be honest with you, that shit looks fucking great, man. They got the cheesy ass damn FMVCs and everything, man. They look like the roots.
You know what's crazy that kind of like messed up the purchase for me in that game? It has rubber banding in it. And for those of you who don't know rubber banding, what it is, like, no matter how far you get away from the opponent or the AI component, they're able to rubber band and come right back up behind you and pass you in like 2 seconds. So no matter how much distance, the further you go away, the tighter it gets, and then they're gonna come right behind you. No matter how much corners you're hitting, right? How much knots you're hitting, if you hit every corner perfectly, and that is a major deal breaker for me because there's nothing like you're about to win the race and you're ahead of somebody and they just come out of nowhere. Like, you got an extra 1,000 horsepower all of a sudden. What the fuck happened? Like, so. I don't know. I'm still excited about the game. It still looks like a blast. They do have the whole race with your crew thing, which is really dope. Like, you could get points as a crew, just drifting and driving together, which I think is going to be the fun part. Yeah, but it doesn't look that bad, you know. And for some reason, like, Silver Skies had hit up on this when he played the beta. He said that, like, the world seems lonely, and I was like, I don't even know what the hell that means. But, like, after watching the new footage, there's literally, like, one car, like, one pizza delivery guy every fucking mile. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely not enough AI in the world. But we'll see when I get my hands on it how I feel about it. But that's gonna be a major seller, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think a lot of people look into games like how we look into games. Like, when we see something, like, generally anybody in here, like, I know all of you guys probably do the same thing where you kind of break it down and you're like, okay, cool, this is here. And like, most of the regular people are just like, yo, I get to friggin' play Fast and Furious in a game kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for it. So.
Most people, they won't even play it unless there's guns in it today.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was sold on that first-person fist on that first person fist bump. I said, hell the fuck yeah.
Maybe I gotta go outside or something. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. It's crazy. I was trying to look shit up online and read comments.
Alright, so anybody else got anything to put in on Gran Turismo? Alright,
No,
well, I guess yeah, we can move to the next driving game which was shown, which was the Drive Club bikes.
Man, that's an old game, man. They added bikes, that's awesome. But
Yeah, it's an old game, but I am glad that they're actually putting work into it. Instead of just letting it go
I
and
agree.
saying it's a failure or
I
flop, like, yeah, they're bringing new life into it, so that was pretty cool. Whatever, we'll move
That's
on.
great.
From
No, let me
I got a
add something.
question.
Let
Can
me
you
add
race the
something.
bikes against the cars?
No, I wouldn't think so.
that. That would be
I
great.
don't think so.
That would have been some midnight club shit. I would have been all
Run
that.
over.
That's what they need to bring back. They need to bring back Midnight Club or
Yes,
Burnout.
Midnight Club. Fuck yes, do that shit. I want a sequel to Red Dead Redemption as well, man.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
Rockstar has a
Fuck Gran
bunch of
Turismo.
gems.
Hey,
Rockstar has a
correct me if I'm wrong.
We're
But
straying again.
I might be jumping ahead of myself here, but correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe some of y'all will know. As I understand that Drive Club runs off of servers, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave you with this question. Why is Uncharted 4 not getting servers?
Matter of fact, somebody answered that in BG's
I wasn't too
podcast.
happy with that announcement, man.
They were talking to they talked to the devs at Uncharted. They said at Naughty Dog, they said they didn't have enough staff working on the game to dedicate to that and resources.
To me,
I guess
it's
they hit
dude,
their funding
that's a
limit or
Sony
something.
thing. That's a Sony thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They need to step up their game. That is
I don't
complete
believe that.
and utter
Dude.
bullshit.
That's literally one of
Yeah.
Sony's biggest IPs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have enough money for it. But you just bought a fucking movie theater in New York, dude. Like, get your
They
priorities
had
straight there. You know what I'm saying?
they had
Like,
a 50. From what I heard, they had a $50 million budget, but
It's
as we all know,
it's,
they had to go back. and
it's
work
bigger
on
than that. I think The Last of Us had 150 million, so Uncharted 4 is shaping up to be larger. So I would assume it's about the same as The Last of Us.
that's crazy.
But yeah,
I don't know. I
that
have to see how it plays out. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely said they're trying to come out with a lagless, like, non-host peer-to-peer thing, which I'm like, I looked it up on the internet. I'm like, I don't even know if that really exists. You know what I'm saying? It could just be more smoke and mirrors, but we'll see what happens.
yeah, I'm just not. I'm not happy about that, dude. That's why I was hoping they were going to fix this generation across the board. And the fact that there's some games that I want to play. Okay, Max Payne 3 was one of my all-time favorite games, especially for online. And that game was broken due to peer-to-peer. And like, I just was hoping all that would go away. That was a thing of the past, but apparently not.
But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Dedicated
Hell, they
servers doesn't
turned-
necessarily mean that things are going to just work across the board either. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
No,
like,
but
I played
it's-
Titanfall. There's still lagging issues. Like, I played Call
You're
of
right.
Duty, dedicated
But-
servers. There's still lagging issues. Like,
But you have a better chance of it working better, and that's a fact.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
just the bottom
Then
line.
they do maintenance on it at the same time too.
that's the thing that I think.
But that's
you know
worth
what I'm saying?
it.
Like, Sony
But that's
just
worth
doesn't
it.
want to pay for the maintenance.
It's
worth
not that
it, but, like,
expensive.
in a
It's not that expensive. They already have all the shit anyway. They have to do it anyway. Like that's what I'm saying. I
It's
don't.
more expensive than peer-to-peer.
They
Well,
can
peer-
take some of those old bios they got in their warehouse. I know they still got some left.
Right. Like let's connect some PS3s together. I mean, come on, make the shit work.
Yeah, they could do it with PS3s too.
Yeah.
Honestly, they could.
You know they got a bunch of them
Especially
laying
now
around.
that they're getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
They're getting like 50
you know-
bucks from everybody. So. It's
And they're
not
doing it.
bad.
And they're doing it with Drive Club. 'Cause- yeah.
Yeah.
We've been through this shit. What we gotta do is get together and we gotta go on fucking Twitter. We gotta actually put shit out there the right way, man. Get to the right
Twitter streets.
Get in the Twitter streets, man. Go speak your opinions where it
I
counts,
made
man.
it.
Don't-
I made a hashtag.
Yo, Shooter, I'm about to send him a message, yo. Like, yo, Shooter, what's good, yo?
I made a hashtag called dedicated Drake, or dedicated to Drake, referencing that. So you know, because we are well I made it on Google Plus, and it's basically saying, look, I mean, it's obvious we support the Sony ecosystem. Just look at the sales represent that, you know what I mean? So let us know that you are listening by attending to this issue. You know what I'm saying? Like I made a big post about it and copied Sony and Naughty Dog on it because that really bothers me.
Just be upfront with it though. Don't beat around the bush and tell me some craziness. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we only had 2 people working on the multiplayer. That's all. They're like, no, dude, stop it. Like,
they need to stop with that. Ubisoft is the worst at that, man.
Just tell us the truth that you didn't want to, or you think it's easier or cheaper or something like that. There's no reason to be like, we only had 5 people working on it.
And then you don't trust them anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They have no more credibility after that. It's dumb.
Shit, that was close.
But whatever. Let's move on, man.
Okay.
Next game we were talking about. That is kind of not really big to me. It looks cool, but it was just a cutscene. All I saw was an pre-animated cutscene. It was that Robinson game.
Oh, dude, craziness.
You think? I don't know if it's gonna look like that. Like, what's the gameplay actually? It might not even be like a first-person game when you actually play the game.
It's Crytek, and regardless of if we love Crytek
it'll be
games or not.
first-person.
Yeah, one thing that we know about Crytek is they are some of the top leading graphics whenever it comes to games, dude. So I'm thinking that it's
top leading in graphics, but at the bottom of the goddamn barrel when it comes to gameplay though.
You don't care about any of the characters in any of the Crysis games, or like, you know what I'm saying? Even like Rise, I guess they did a pretty decent job, but like, yeah, those games are usually bland in story. But when it comes to graphics, man, which is, I think that's the whole VR thing. It's like, all right, if the story sucks, at least I'm looking at some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a dinosaur above my head. I could care less about the story, maybe. So, yeah.
Well, that is a story. You're getting chased by a fucking T-Rex.
It looked like it had some character. That little orb thing that was talking to you, it looked pretty cool to me.
I'd be crazy that shit be like an endless goddamn runner. You on a guided tour like goddamn Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but it definitely, I don't know, man. It's Crytek, dude. It's Crytek. They make some beautiful fucking graphics.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing with VR, though, right? So, like, a game that looks boring and simple on a flat screen is completely transformed in VR. So, even if it's limited movement, it's on rails. All that goes out the window because you're going to be seeing the dinosaurs as if they're really in front of you, and so your mind's going to play tricks on you, and you're going to experience the game in an amazing way. You know what I mean? Like VR doesn't. It allows you to break down games into the most simplistic of gameplay and still make it utterly amazing. So my mom is a school teacher, okay, and on Friday, or they're trying to implement augmented reality and VR into schools, okay. So she already got to experience Oculus and a few other things, and Google's actually coming down on Friday. I'm going to attend to learn about it. They had several, Valve I think was there, and they also have in another town over from me, they're actually, I'm not going to get real deep into it, but they're offering a year-long course on how to develop for virtual reality and augmented reality, because right now they're using games as a gateway, but they need more people in business to start utilizing this VR space. And from what I can gather, they're using games to attract people's attention. But what they're saying is that everybody that's interested in VR from a tech standpoint is going to the gaming route because the money's better. Because business they're not understanding it at the moment, right? So anyway, they're trying to migrate people over to the business side by using gaming and how to create games. Check this out. This school is 100% free.
Yeah, that's how you know they're really trying to.
Right. And my mom got to experience the VR, and I'm here to tell you, dude, VR is here to stay. It is the real deal. You just have to experience it. I mean, it's going to be, and being gamers, we'll be able to appreciate it on a whole nother level, as opposed to somebody like my mom who's not into that kind of stuff, you know.
Well, I wonder how many layers of depth it's going to have to it, of actual virtual reality. Like, is it just going to be like you can see a little bit into the third dimension, or you can actually see like all the way back.
It's
into
not going to be like the
very
3DS where it's just like different. Even the 3DS 3D is pretty impressive. But like you could see where there's like a foreground, a middle, and a background. Like that's what you're trying to say. But like this.
But
this is
how
gonna have
much
to-
in between is what I'm asking. Like, is it going to be like it's real life? Like I can see everything,
I'm down.
or is it just going to look like kind of artificial? That's my
Yeah,
question.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure because like I wish Ryan was here to talk about it, dude. Like, that'd be fucking dope. But he's experienced it, and he's like, yeah, it's the real deal, dude. Like when you're there, you feel like you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like the level of depth. If something is running at you, they go from the background to the foreground seamlessly. Like it's there. Like he's experienced it, and he had a bet actually, and he was just like, okay, cool. Like VR is gonna be garbage. And after he experienced it, he was like, yeah, I lost the bet. Without it even coming out and being successful or failing, he was like, yeah, I'm done. Like that shit is like next level. Like so. I don't know. I think that's gonna be the hardest part is to get everybody to freaking play the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we're not all Boogie. That like friggin' Sony's gonna come to Boogie's house and put it on his head and let him play the game. You know what I'm saying? You let us play it. Like we're gonna have to go out and experience it. So that's gonna be crazy.
All right, well, I think we touched enough on VR. Why don't we talk about the VR games? Like, they also showed that one, what was it
Rigs?
called? The one that, Rigs.
Dude, my game of show, dude. I was blown away by that. I was like, yo, I'm done. That's nail in the coffin, day one. Riggs looks fucking nuts, man. Like, and it looks so much better than what it did last year.
Okay, I want to see more of that game. They didn't show a whole lot. Like, they just showed what the premise of it is. But we'll see more as time goes on. So.
Yeah.
It could be an interesting game. Could be fun.
Get your ass over here and help me out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the multiplayer VR, dude. Like, that's nuts.
There's another game.
Tekken 7 will have VR support.
Yes, Tekken 7
How's
is
the
live.
VR supposed to work on Tekken 7? Is it going to be like
I
first
don't
person?
know.
There's
Basically,
a bunch of games they announced it for.
What it is basically when you put the VR headset on, it doesn't have to be. I think a lot of people are misunderstanding what it is. It has a 100-degree view, right? So you put it on, and instead of looking at a flat square or a rectangle screen, now it's going to be surrounding you. So like it'll be like as if you're in the game. So Tekken will still work like it's always worked. You'll still use a controller, except now the whole side-scrolling aspect will just be around you. You know what I mean? So like you can look up and see the top of the map. You can look down and see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just going to make it more like you're more there. Like you're there as an audience member watching a real fight.
But
That's
as
the way.
somebody who likes fighting games, it seems like you're adding more lag to it than you already need.
Well, no, it's got a separate processing power. It's going to be. I don't see where you're getting that from that, but.
Because the PlayStation actually just it helps it just power it along, but it has its own external stuff. That's its own external processing that'll do all that for it.
All right, so let's move on. We got that Matterfall. We saw another animated clip, and we saw no gameplay of that. It could be interesting. I know they're good, but let's just go by what we saw with gameplay, because like we gotta wait to see more of that before we really know anything about it. We know nothing about it. It looks cool though.
Gravity Rush looked amazing.
We're gonna keep going on my list.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Boundless. Boundless is a Minecraft type game. You can call it a ripoff, you can call it whatever you want, but it looks way more fleshed out. Like, look at all the details on it and all like the corners of like all the objects and everything. It's all like smooth and everything looks fucking crisp. Like it's like actually has detail. It's not just like some fucking pixelated Minecraft shit. It actually looks fucking soft. Like it looks fucking good, man. That game looks cool. I don't know what all you can do in it. I don't know if you guys noticed any gameplay elements in there. But to me, it drew me in. It looks very interesting.
Do you think that any one of those games that are like Minecraft or have that whole building and, you know, getting resources is going to be a contender for Minecraft? You know what I'm saying?
No,
we've seen this time and
because they're
time
not
again. It's
Minecraft.
like, Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
I don't think they're just gonna move on to the next one. And Minecraft is Minecraft. There'll be a Minecraft too.
Minecraft has a racket on that, just like WoW has a racket on goddamn MMOs.
Yeah, because like look at
Are there
Monster
gonna be
Hunter, right?
better versions of Minecraft? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are people
There's
gonna
like
play
tons of
them?
games
Probably
that are out there that are just like Monster Hunter. But
Yo,
none
the
of
only
them are
game that
as
I'm
popular
waiting
as
for,
Monster Hunter.
man. Yeah, that's the one I'm not. The one actual game that I am looking for that is a Minecraft clone is the Dragon Quest one. If that
Dragon
game ever does
Quest
come over here
Builders.
in North America, yeah,
Lego
yeah, that's the
World
only one that I would
was
actually be excited to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm excited for all those games. I'm gonna play all of them. Shadow Beast. That wasn't at the show, I don't think, but it was during it, like within the. They showed a trailer for it. Shadow of the Beast. That's like a 2D, gory. I don't know what other aspects they're gonna bring to the game other than just like how much different. Because when you're doing, there's a lot of side-scroller games like that, so you got to bring a lot to the table as far as gameplay, what you can do.
I know they had a lot of nice ass animation in that game from what they were showing.
Yes. Looks very pretty and gory. That's cool. That's about it for me.
That's
I'm not super
a
excited
day
for
one
it.
buy for me. I'm super excited for Shadow Beast. It's a remake of an old game, an old Sega game.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I've been watching that for a while. That game looks super dope to me. I'm all about that graphic violence.
I just don't know how much depth there is to like the combat and everything.
Oh, based on just how like the videos get a little bit longer and they show more level design, and there's so many different ways he can kill people. Like at one point he had he took one of the enemy's sword and like just flung it at another enemy. Like it's gonna be pretty deep, and it's got like a progression system. Like you can upgrade shit. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope ass game, and it's only $20, right? So at the end of the day, even if it's limited, it'll still be a blast to play just to rip people's heads off. I think. No matter what, it won't be worse than Afro Samurai. Jesus, that's another game I've been playing.
Well, also, just anyone who's watching the gameplay here, or me trying to play this game, I have no idea where the hell I'm supposed to go. I should have at least like looked at something, figure things out, but I don't know. I kind of like just figuring things out on my own. In a lot of these games, like actually using your brain, but it's not a good idea when you're doing a stream. But anyways, I digress. Let's move on to the next game, which is Wild for me. And I don't know why it's not higher. Maybe I just threw it on this list quick time. This should be higher for me. Because this is like, man, I can turn into a wolf. Like, come on. You can basically attack different things, different situations by using animals and like using like, okay, I'll just fucking take this bird, I'll distract the fucking wolf over here, I'll ride in on a bear. You can do different things like that. I didn't see a lot of different things you could do, but it's cool. I like the aspect of just being able to take on animals like that. It's a cool outlook on things. Just different perspectives of different animals and taking nature in consideration. That
And
they're designing the world that way.
Have a multiplayer aspect to it too.
Oh,
yeah, a few months back, I found an article posted on a Sony website that they bought that team out, and now it's a first-party game. Now, I haven't seen anybody else talk about it, even on those shows, but I found, the article was very legitimate, and I posted it on Google+. What I found really cool about that was that, think about all, like, you got Hello Games, you got Supermassive, who's been building a lot of Sony's tech over the last 10 years. You got the Order guys, whatever their names were. You got all these teams that Sony has that they never bought out, like the third-party developers that do stuff for them. And immediately they saw something in this game and said, we have to snatch these guys up, and they bought them out. That, to me, is pretty powerful. And I don't know if you know, but the developer of that game is the same guy that made the Rayman games. So this is a very new project for him and his team. So I'm really excited. Yeah. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be fantastic. I hope that you get to kill humans, and I hope there's blood. That's my only thing.
Yeah. You obviously there's like camps full of cannibals and shit.
Right. Yeah, you would think.
Like, but when you're talking about these games, like, just think, man. Use your logic. Like, I'm not saying you, but a lot of people make assumptions about these games. They don't just look at like all the obvious shit right in front of them. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like No Man's Sky, people just write it off. Yeah.
Like, it was just completely random and it just out there, dude. I was like, what? Like, it just saw like big ass feet come out the water and they're like, what the fuck is that? Like,
that game. It's supposed to be like the size of Europe too. That world.
Yeah, it's supposed to be huge.
I don't know how much real character they can put into it, but I think it'll have some cool shit to it, man. I think it's worth checking out. I don't think it's gonna be like out of the park graphics. It's gonna be alright. Like, it's gonna have a cool art style to it that takes nature into consideration. So that's cool.
That's impressive to me.
Yeah, some of it for sure. They'll be. I mean, in a world that big, they're not gonna pay attention to every little texture. Just be real here.
Mm-hmm. Bear, what do you think about the game? Because they're awfully quiet. Oh, okay.
Who are you talking
to? To Bear.
Oh.
Wild.
Oh, sorry. I forgot my mic was on me. I was talking to myself. What happened?
What did you think about Wild?
Wild? Oh, Wild. I don't know really where to put my mindset on that game. So I'm like, I like the concept behind it. Like, it looks rather interesting. Like, I like the fact you can like kind of like mind, I don't know, like Jedi mind trick yourself and like different kind of animals to control them and whatnot to set off different things. I mean, that concept is actually pretty cool. But I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really feeling anything as of right now for it. Anyways, it looks decent though. I mean, I like the idea, but I want to see more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what those powers reminded me of in Wild? Anybody seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
No. It reminds me of those wargs that can control the animals. That's what kind of reminds me of.
Yeah, the little boy, the little shaman guy,
yeah.
Little boy. Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
I think they're called wargs. I could be wrong though.
So next, let's go on to the next one. All right. I gotta get to sleep soon. For me, Detroit. I never played the other Cage games, but that game looks very interesting to me. Just the world and the premise behind it.
That game, I love the premise, the graphics. Everybody thinks it's CGI. It said it was in engine. If you remember Heavy Rain, the graphics are phenomenal even today, and that was a launch title. So it will look.
Agreed. Heavy Rain looked amazing, dude.
Yeah, it will hold up to what we saw. I think that's what you're gonna see, because it's just like Until Dawn. It doesn't.
Heavy Rain was a little tough. Like, the characters were
the rabid fanboys. Interactive movies aren't games.
Now, that's what I was about to get at.
Two Souls, what I saw looked crazy good.
So what I was gonna say was that I have had, I'm kind of Telltale kind of wore out that genre, that type of game, and I'd like to see David Cage do a game with actual gameplay. Honestly, like that's what I would like to see. I don't want to see it follow the same pattern as Until Dawn.
That's his bread and butter, though.
No, I understand that.
Not gonna happen,
but why not challenge yourself? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's in my opinion.
Team up with like Platinum or something, because all these other studios they need more stories, they need more writers, like, and they have the gameplay down. So yeah, I like to see more collaborations and stuff. But, hey, well, what do you know? We'll get to that at the end, because they did team up with some very, very talented developers. But next up for me, unless anybody else wanted to talk about that game.
Detroit looks amazing, dude.
Alright, Dreams. That game looks cool. Yes. And also, I heard they're adding VR to that. And you can paint your fucking world.
You can also 3D print whatever you create.
See, people write that game off. Like, it's just I don't like making stuff. I'm not gonna play that. Well, Medium
those people lack creativity,
really puts creativity in the fucking game. Like, they don't. You have to respect the development process to a certain degree.
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, the art style. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, the first I laid eyes on that game when they showed it off there, fucking at the Paris Game Show, dude. It reminds me I was looking at something like straight out of fucking Tim Burton, dude. Like that's what it looked like.
I'm gonna fucking take days off work and then I'm gonna like book a day off work when I get that game, and I'm gonna fucking wake up in the morning. I'm gonna remember my fucking dream, and I'm gonna make it, and you're gonna fucking play it.
I think that's what they boy, oh fucking boy, man.
Because you know I gotta.
I would do the same myself, Wolfflow, but no, I ain't doing that on my end.
Hey, I don't
also support VR, so yeah, that shit.
I don't want to.
That's a plus.
I got some people watching my stream. They're asking questions in regards to the podcast. One of the guys, his name's Wild Horse. He's a self-proclaimed Xbot. He asked, "Is anybody?" He asked if anybody's worried about the quality of Horizon Until Dawn because of the fact that it's made by Gorilla, and I responded with,
I'm not at all.
Nobody's concerned because it is.
Whoa! What do you mean by quality?
Because I guess he's assuming that, or he's making it out to be like Killzone's not a good game. I would say the quality of Killzone games are bar none. So I don't know what he's.
What's wrong with Killzone? Like, what's bad about it? Just tell me what you think will be bad. Okay, well that's one aspect of the game. I mean, that's a big RPG. That's the one
story.
Thing I am worried about.
The world,
for sure.
the world is of Killzone is awesome. Like I like Shadowfall.
That's
so I don't.
what I'm excited for. Yeah.
So you also have to understand that they brought the Witcher people on. They brought Fallout 4 folks on. Like the game is going to be phenomenal. So
dude, Sony's been on a hiring spree, dude, for that. Like, CD Projekt Red, they're hiring people that know how to make these wide open adventure games like that. Like it's gonna be crazy, dude.
Yeah, Horizon's gonna be a top quality game, dude.
Yeah.
That's not a game that's going to be for everybody. Some people will think, well, why can't I shoot why can't I shoot this? Why do I have to like build up my character? Why can't I just get the best gun right away?
Robotic dinosaurs. They're like, you can shoot a robotic dinosaur in the head, and I was like, take my money. I'm there.
You're not going to
exactly right.
Just take it down your first time. It's not going to be like you're going to get your ass whooped a couple times. That's how it's going to be, man.
What?
People don't
realize. We still haven't even seen her fight that Hawk thing.
I put it like this: if you don't like Monster Hunter,
exactly,
stay away from it because it's basically like AAA, big budget, blown out, spectacular version of Monster Hunter.
It's not gonna be as, I don't know, maybe it'll be somewhat as difficult, but I think they'll ease people in a little bit more because it is one of those bigger budget AAA games. They have to hold your hand a little bit, just point you in the right direction. At least they're not gonna just throw you in there.
Here's
but
my
they are
thing.
gonna challenge.
Even if anybody is worried, like, people should be glad right now that, like, you know what I'm saying, that, I'm gonna bring out my Sony pony right now. I'm glad that Sony is letting their development teams do other things other than the one-trick pony that they do all the time. You know what I'm saying? It would have been freaking
Intended.
Yeah, exactly. Go and do another Killzone. Go and do another friggin' Uncharted game. But instead, they're letting their development teams take so much risk and do something completely out the gate. Because what we forget is that these developers, dude, they could get fatigued with doing the same thing over and over and over again. Who knows if, like, Killzone was getting them tired out and they just didn't want to do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows?
People forget
if, like,
these are entire different teams a lot of the time. Most of the people that started
you guys
on
opposed to
aren't
Jack
even
and
working
Daxter,
on
new
them
Jack
at
and
all.
Daxter?
They're all gone. These people are all gone that made those games, man. They're all moved on to different things.
Well, here, I have a question for you guys. I have a question I want to ask you guys and people who are also in the chat too as well. Would you guys oppose to Naughty Dog making a new Jack and Daxter?
yes.
They don't have those guys even working there anymore, and they won't want to. They don't even want to.
They came out with an article saying they got rid of most of the developers there that were doing that cartoony art style, and now they
That's
only
the same
focus
thing
on
with
building.
all these studios.
Well, I
It's
think
the same
we can
shit.
all agree though that the new Ratchet and Clank game looks fucking amazing. Though, like the new Ratchet and Clank one that's coming out there next year.
What?
We're almost
Ratchet and
up.
Clank.
Okay, let's talk about
Pixar
that one.
graphics. Oh man.
That shit is coming. That's up there on my list too.
That shit looks like fucking Pixar
that
stuff,
into the
dude.
series.
Mm-hmm.
I played a bunch of future. What's the fucking the time one? Lost in Time or whatever. I can't think of it right now. Ratchet and Clank and Time. That game's cool. And I liked what I saw as far as all the gameplay, the different gameplay you had. Like, again, you can shoot in space. You had the shooter aspect. How well it's going to be executed looks pretty good. I mean, graphically, it was crisp, man. That shit was on. It looked like a Pixar movie.
Yeah,
I put it like this: if you want another Jack and Daxter or any of those games, you need to start.
There you go.
That game right there.
There you go. You're asking for all these 3D crazy platformers with crazy different mechanics. There you go. And they did take the mechanics to the next level. I looked at a lot of cool shit in that. Like, as he was maneuvering around on the like track and stuff, like as he was on like was it a train or whatever?
Yeah.
He was like jumping from spot to spot. I don't know, man. It looked pretty on point.
I'm just glad, dude. There needs to be more risk in this generation, and I'm happy because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy there's a Splatoon game that, like, you know what I'm saying, could have completely flopped. I'm happy there's an Until Dawn that could have completely flopped, you know? Like, take risk. And these developers need to not do just the same thing over and over again, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sorry to take a shot at Microsoft, but, like 343 Studios is going to be doing Halo. That's it, you know what I'm saying? Like, like they're going to be doing Halo, and you know that already.
They're going to be... Yeah, 343 out of that.
That's what I'm saying, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a shot. They do what they do well, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, let them venture out and do something else at the same time, dude. Don't just continue to beat them into the one. Dude, do it. Do this game again and again and again. Like, because we're seeing it take a toll, man. Even games like friggin' Assassin's Creed and like the ones that come out yearly, it's starting to take a toll on them, and you're not seeing that much innovation anymore in these games. Like games like Assassin's Creed, when it first came out, was hella crazy. It was cool. It was new. It was fresh. And then now look at it, where it's like it's the same thing. Like they're running out of ideas, man.
Mechanics, man.
Yeah, exactly. So.
All right, man. Let's move on. Fucking Gravity Rush 2.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that, dude.
Hey, tourist, over there!
For those of you that don't know the joy of Gravity Rush, man, Cat is like
You're
a
all
super cool character.
You're all weirdos. Gay anime shit, man.
Yeah,
That's what they will say.
I don't give a damn what they call it.
People look at a good art style that like stands the test of time. No, it's not realistic enough. Even though realistic games end up looking like shit down the road.
I don't understand what.
You can't appreciate art.
Yeah, that game is just awesome. The only thing that I will be pissed off as is the fact that they're not bringing out a Vita version. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much it could have possibly cost to just copy and paste it to the Vita, and that's like such a big like fuck you to the fans that bought it on the PS Vita. Like, I find it it annoys me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's of course you're gonna put it on your most powerful, most like your highest selling platform, but it's like you can't forget about the people that are there supporting that game, and we're looking forward to a part 2. You know what I'm saying? Like. That definitely sucks. But the game looks gorgeous, man. Like, the particle effects, how everything was breaking up, how, like, when she took off and, like, did the whole gravity thing, it picked up boxes and crates and apples, and it was, like, all dynamic looking. It looked really good.
Now, one thing they can get rid of in the sequel is that goddamn gravity slide. They can get rid of that. Please get rid of it.
Yo, you never hit anything with that, yo. That gravity slide thing, like, you know.
Keep breathing. I got this.
I was about to break my damn Vita the first time they introduced that shit. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to damn turn this shit properly across this goddamn spiral?
Yeah, it's wonky controls, I heard. But it should help when you have a controller, for sure, man. And especially when you touch that slide pad.
Yeah. But the characters are amazing, and the world is like also is really cool. It's like kind of broken up, like the Hallelujah Mountains and friggin' what was that freaking Avatar? How they have like different places just floating in space. Like the whole world is just so cool.
Yeah, look at all the layers of like the animation, you could look down through the town and see all the little details in the town and shit. It looked beautiful. Like, that's a lot of
That's why I'm
artwork.
glad they're making an anime of that, and they got an anime of God Breakout right now.
Yeah.
Wait, they're making an
Ooh, I'm
anime
finishing for that.
for Gravity Rush?
Yeah, yeah.
Well done.
Get the fuck out of here. That's cool.
I'm waiting for that God Eater anime to finish. I'm a marathon that shit.
That's cool.
All right.
Why are you throwing tampons at me?
So we've already discussed No Man's Sky. A lot of people don't know what No Man's Sky you do. They just think that, okay, I can just shoot a couple things and then I get resources. So like a robot comes, I can shoot it,
to it in that.
I get resources. But they don't realize that all those things in the environment, like that they haven't even showed you, because there's thousands of different variations and stuff, and like there's some sandworms. So I would imagine T-Rex. If you saw some big dinosaur shit running through, and everything was scattering. All those things in the ecosystem, they all interact. It's a living, breathing ecosystem, and they will interact.
What
with
you're
you.
telling me is that somewhere in the deep blue vast of space, there's a planet with an Indominus Rex on it.
Damn right. There's a lot more than that. Well, you said like the fucking sandworms and shit? That's crazy.
And it's crazy because like when you find new materials, when you find new creatures and everything, you actually get to name them and register them and everything like that. So it's gonna be freaking ridiculous, dude.
There'll be all kinds of shit. I guarantee you'll get attacked by like giant birds and shit like that. Mark my words, man. You don't know what the fuck you're gonna run into in that game around any corner of the fucking universe.
I just want to find a planet with dinosaurs and take it over. I ain't got
That's what you can do. Call it planet fucking whatever the fuck you want.
I'm gonna name the planet.
One thing that had me a little bit like weirded though is that they're saying that even the odds, they're saying even the odds of seeing another player character is gonna be really rare. So that's gonna
Forget
be.
about that. That's not gonna happen. That's impossible.
You don't think so?
Well, they might change that, but as far as right now, maybe that's what they're implementing. But there's gonna be some cool humor apparently too. Going into it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that game. But there's been some news that it's actually not working out too well on the P4. It's like some rumors that it was supposed to be shown at certain events and it wasn't there, and they're saying they're having a hard time making it run on the PlayStation 4. So
which website is putting that rumor out?
And how is it not running? Like, it's not running on they've already had the game running on the PS4. They said it was basically done.
They're saying they were running it on PC before. Like, so I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I'd say take it with a grain of salt for real, but like, yeah, I'm hoping that everything is alright.
This so-called news article and news source, like, what are they saying is wrong with it? Like, it's not running. They can't get it running. Is that all they said? Because I heard then they said there was something afterwards. Like, there's more to it than that.
Yeah, like, but they're saying that it was supposed to be
detailed information.
Yeah, they're saying that it's supposed to be playable.
I'm sick of these fucking clickbait articles and shit. They're just trying to shit on stuff just to fucking get people, just to get attention. It's crazy.
Join the
I'm
bandwagon.
not trying to just defend No Man's. It's in general, man. It's all these news articles. You do. It's fucking garbage.
They're doing some horrible fucking they're horrible at their fucking jobs.
They don't give a fuck about games. They don't even play games, dude. These people. It's fucking ridiculous.
You made a video about that. I said we should discuss about that.
Horrible at their jobs. He took out Amber in the media, and he did his own little 35 and 40-minute tell-all, telling all the shit that I've been sitting there wondering going on in the media.
It's sad, man. A bunch of fucking suits and ties are taking over gaming if we let them, man. And frauds. It's a lot of frauds. Like, that's why I say, show me your fucking gamer shit. I'm not trying to see how many fucking like things you killed. I just want to see you talking about this game. I want to see that you beat this level. I understand reviewers, there's like reviewer clauses and these fucking embargoes. We need to change that shit. That shouldn't be there. Why do we have all that shit? Why are there like these fucking stipulations to review a game? No.
That's bullshit. I looked up I found an article earlier today because I was trying to look up how to kill the damn hunter on Legendary on Halo, and the article just popped up, and it was entitled "Why I Hate Halo's Solo Campaign." And all the dude was talking about it. Really, he was playing it on Legendary, and talking about how hard and unfair it is. It's on fucking Legendary. What's the point of, and people will comment, and what's the point of this article, man?
Yeah.
You're playing on hard, get good.
Oh, you know what the point of the article is. That's the thing. You get people fucking outraged and talking.
Firefly, watch yourself.
And everybody keeps clicking it. Everybody keeps sharing it. That's the problem, dude. We keep giving them attention. They're just gonna keep doing that shit. And then games aren't gonna get attention. Games like Nier 2, they're gonna get attention when they do, like, when they have one little misstep or like one little nitpick.
PlayStation games this weekend. New PlayStation games this week. That's the only damn order they put out on it. And that's the fucked up thing.
Fucked up, dude. Yeah, that's the game at the top of my list though right now. Nier 2 looks phenomenal for me. I don't even know what else to say about it, man.
I like the part where she was riding on a little drone, still attacking.
I don't remember that. But I saw the different
I think it was like toward the
gameplay
end of the it was like toward the end of the gameplay trailer.
Oh yeah, where it fucked her up. Or the fucking robot grabbed her. But that game, man, now they got platinum behind. They're developing the game, so they're actually they're like leading the fucking team. Obviously, you've got all the original creators and composers and shit, but it's behind platinum. Like they're in charge of the game development.
Who was the original developers for the first game?
I don't. Some crazy Japanese name. I can't. remember the guy's name.
Yeah, it's like an all-shooter Dragon Guard series. Matter of fact, Dragon Guard and Nier basically set in the same universe at different time periods.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they are too. They like lead into each other.
I didn't know that until I saw a Dragon Guard 3 review when they mentioned that.
Damn.
Yeah, Dragon Guard 3 is actually like a prequel to damn Nier.
Yeah, that's right. Wow.
Oh, I want Nier 2 so bad after seeing that juicy gameplay the other day, man. That game looks fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, well, these games, they will get out eventually, but they're going to take some time, man. These games are all in development, especially the independent ones that are getting good, big funding behind them by Sony and Microsoft, etc. These games, they're small teams, and they're very big, ambitious projects, like Wild and No Man's Sky. They're going to take time, guys. Like, don't expect them out when you think they're out. They're going to take some time.
I'm really excited for Sony Ben's new project.
For which?
Sony Ben, the people behind Siphon Filter. They have,
which game?
We don't know anything about it.
Never make another Siphon Filter, which completely pisses me off a little bit. But
he died, dude. Logan died at the end of the last one.
Yeah, but that's I mean.
He just the creator said that he's just done with that game. Like he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, somebody needs to take over that.
Yeah, no. Sony Ben's new game supposedly is supposed to be a picture Dead Space crossed with The Last of Us is how insiders are describing it.
Yeah, you should check out the concept art for it. It's awesome.
Yeah, that game. We'll see that at PSX, and that's gonna be a showstopper, I think.
Cool. So, I will also mention the fucking pacing at the start of the show. Like that was horrible. They gotta stop. Instead of doing that, they should have just showed Nier. But anyways.
Yeah, because they were
Is
about
there
to make
anything
me
else?
fall. Matter of fact, they sleeping. I had to wake up and find out what games they did announce.
Yeah, you're better off just watching the
They were
trailer.
just
Like,
showing
just go on the PlayStation.
same old. I was like,
Just go on the
okay, this is-
PlayStation YouTube channel. They've got them all there. What
Um,
else did you
Yeah,
guys
that
want to
did.
mention?
What they should have did
beginning
was
was
come
boring.
out and announce all those new titles, then get to the other titles and show the gameplay. They got a bad habit of waiting until the end to start to show all the showstoppers, but man, they're not. They got their these conferences aren't their
Stop trying to fucking play us like fools and tell us a bunch of PR. We don't want to hear that shit. I'm just saying.
We should probably talk about Uncharted multiplayer. Right?
Okay, sure. Go for it, man. Take it away.
I don't want to start off yet. Hold on, I'm getting my ass beat in this game. Dread, go. That's your
Uncharted
game.
multiplayer.
I've never been a fan of the multiplayer, so I don't really. I don't know. I'm still on the fence of that. I'm about to play it. I mean, I'll have the beta here in no time, so I'll know for sure. But I don't know. It just seems like they're really gone over the top now, and even more catering to COD fans. And I don't know. Dread would probably be a better person to talk to about it because I never liked any of them. So I just wasn't a fan of the way it played. I don't like multiplayers where you're a bullet sponge. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, and that's what that it's like Halo, and so I can't. I have a hard time with games that you're just a bullet sponge. But there's a lot about it that looks really good, like the rope swing. Using that in the map, sliding down hills while shooting. The melees are completely revamped now. It's more similar to The Last of Us, but a lot more in depth and detailed. The gunplay should be amazing. I don't know. There's a lot about that I like, but this new special powers and stuff was like the stuff that I hated the most about Uncharted was the fake stuff, and now they've added it in the multiplayer, so it's just like, oh. But I mean, I understand why they do that. It's Indiana Jones. I mean, I get it. I understand it, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. But who likes that game? Like, who likes the Uncharted Online, like the original ones? Because that would be a better.
In BG's podcast, I forgot who explained it. They explained it very well in BG's podcast about the powers and stuff and Uncharted 4 multiplayer.
Was there stealth aspects in that? So you can kind of like not be noticed on the map, like in The Last of Us?
For sure.
I don't think there was a map in the multiplayers.
Then I don't mind the map because I hate maps.
Yeah, you can. That's what this new Uncharted is all about. Is discover your own path kind of thing. Like where you can take it up. You can take it up top. You can take it below. You can sneak around. You can go guns blazing. I mean, it's really opened up.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I think it'll be pretty good, man. I don't think I would write it off. That's definitely worth checking out. I'm gonna end the stream pretty much though. This has been White Knight, the game that I've been playing. Thanks for joining Wild Horse and King from Podcast. I just noticed you there. I've been trying to play this game and I haven't had much success because I didn't have a clue what direction to go in. I just couldn't figure it out while I was trying to do this. I tried to look up some kind of like quick walkthrough. I couldn't find nothing. Just couldn't find a thing, man. I can't really focus on the game as I'm trying to do this. So yeah, do not play this game while trying to stream. I want to just wrap it up because it's getting pretty late. I should be going to sleep by now.
Get up, yo.
We started really late. But why don't we just let everybody shut ourselves out and it's been another week and everybody have a good week and let's go to you, Darth Hooley.
What's up, everybody? Darth Hooley. Hope everybody enjoyed the discussion. I enjoyed it. Hope everybody has a good night. Hope everyone has a good week. And shout out to all the lovers and haters.
And you always say that.
Yep, everyone gets a shout out.
And Dread.
Yeah, I'm going back to Guitar Hero, man. I'll see y'all next week. Easy.
Bear hugger.
Thanks for having me on your show there, Wolfflow, man. I was glad to be back on here, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
I really appreciate having you, man. Awesome.
Anytime.
Maddox, or Silver Sky.
Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, and now it's time to go poop. Appreciate it.
And thanks a lot for your input, man. It was great.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Play your mobile game.
No, it's Walking Dead now, and leftovers. It's my TV show time now.
All right, and since I know it's a little late, but happy Halloween, everybody. And
Yeah, you
hope
too.
you guys hope you all enjoy your games. Have a great night. Get gaming. Stop paying attention to all this clickbait shit. And we'll see you all next week, or in the comments section. Contradicting myself. All right.
Yo, AG, you didn't show up, dude. AG?
Well, this AG the guy, you know, from the official weekend here. Go check out everybody's channel and, you know, just enjoy gaming. There's a lot of good games out right now. And
Mainly on the PlayStation.
enjoy 'em, I mean, hey, Halo is life.
Sorry, I said so.
That's my new, that's my new tag now. Metal Gear and Go now.
We will see who is still playing it in a few weeks, but the game is great. I played it, I liked it. Other than that, thanks for joining me again, man. Thanks for coming out. And everybody have a good week.
You too, sir.
That's about it. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care where you go. You just gotta get out of here.